What's going on, my Scorpios? I don't know why all of a sudden I got house music in my head. Okay, Scorpio. Welcome to your Mercury and Libra retrograde horoscope. I did pull some cards for you, but so you started off with this Mercury in Virgo. I did do a live going in more in depth on that right here on YouTube, and horoscopes are on IG as well as I did go more in depth with Mercury and Libra on IG. So if you want more information on how this could be showing up for you, please be sure to go check those videos out and check your sun, moon, and rising sign so you can get a full story of what's going on for you. Scorpio, you started out with this in the 11th house. So this is friends, groups, people you associate with by choice. This could be friends online, things going on online. You might be having a lot of internet issues with this stupid Mercury retrograde. Maybe even considering the way you talk to these people, how you connect with these people, and changing your associates in general. Maybe you're revisiting, rethinking, reconsidering these types of things. And within Libra, maybe your friends don't like your girlfriend or your significant other, or family, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. Or there are going to be some secrets that come out about that at this time, because Mercury and Libra is going to be in your 12th house. So this is definitely some kind of secrets, deception coming to truth about you mostly, or your friends, the groups that you belong to. Maybe you find out they're not real. That's very Neptunian. This could be like hacking. Somebody hacks your social media account. You have to start a new one or something like that. Or you just lose a lot of friends, or you find out a friend is talking about you. Maybe it happens on social media, or you find out through somebody else's page and checking through comments or something like that. This could be disagreements intellectually in groups about certain topics. Maybe you're rethinking the groups and places that you belong to, or you're retreating from friends and groups. Hell, maybe even a relationship. You need space, time, or maybe you've been in space, time from a relationship or social media, and now you choose to come back to it. I mean, 12th house is about retreating. It's about going inward, doing the work, getting the messages to help you change something that you're looking for or learning. You're learning how to trust your intuition around these themes. You could be doing work on your skills behind the scenes, and you don't plan on coming out with anything just yet. Or you could just literally be wanting to relax and retreat. It doesn't have to be for any specific reason. You're just more tired at this time and want to chill and relax. So here's what I pulled. Page of Wands and Insatiable. Yep. 12th house is bed pleasures. Maybe you and your significant others doing the nasties. I'm telling. Oh my God. So the Page of Wands is you are inclined to give anything and everything a go. Oh, this is good. You embrace the opportunity to start out on a new journey or project and see where it takes you. Nice. You do not necessarily have a solid plan in place. We might want to address that. Actually, that's good for retrograde energy. To be honest with you, not having a solid plan, expectations, you just trying shit out for size. Nor do you really know where you're headed, but you are excited about the possibilities. You have a gift for dreaming up new creative ideas. But the burdens of everyday life are not going to get in the way of your dreams. Okay. I'm just right off the top of my bed, that just means you need a plan, but it's also natural in a retrograde to feel this loss like this, or lack, or that something could be a burden, but you not willing to give up. I can imagine you having this information in the 12th house, so you're going to get a bunch of different messages by letting go and just being open, flexible. You're going to have an abundance of ideas, creativeness, um, experiences, things that come out of this kind of attitude are going to bring you some kind of faith that it was always within inside of you from Jump Street. Maybe even something trendy. You could become a trendsetter in something. Maybe the way you celebrate is to get some nookie. I'm just saying. I had to find a way to this could even feel insatiable. It doesn't even have to be sexual. It could just be a really good feeling to be in that energy, letting go of control. You know what I mean? And then you got the Eight of Cups and Inseparable. Well, maybe you are doing the nasties. I mean, at this point, you can't deny what the cards are saying. Eight of Cups. You may feel compelled to walk away from a disappointing situation. It can mean turning your back on an unfulfilling relationship, job, career path, living arrangement, or creative project that was once a source of great happiness to you, but now only brings you pain. Aww. And maybe it was an unhealthy attachment. Maybe it was just sex and you're learning that. That's the secret that's coming out, that's making you go inward. You're learning this and it's a little disappointing, but it wasn't meant for you. Oh, that just made me sad. And so you're focusing on your talents and what you're good at. Yeah. Because you might have really tried, and whatever this was to you. This could also be the end of bad habits in a relationship. This does not have to be the ending of a relationship. It's a retrograde. It's not likely that people will break up unless this is a um dating. I feel like you're more likely to see what's coming up as a problem here in a relationship so that you can resolve whatever it is. That's how I feel, honestly. So it could be the end of the bad habits that are making you feel a lack of fulfillment. Maybe that's what you need to separate for, so you can get more in tune with you and what you want and what makes you happy. It might be good for you and your partner to take a break around these types of things so that you can get clear, come back, and have a better, more adult conversation standing in your individual power as individuals. And then you have Two of Wands and loss. So the Two of Wands, yeah, clear action plan. You went through the discovery phase and now you know what you want to manifest exactly. Yeah, now you need to figure out the how. Yeah. So I do think you need a plan. Okay. Maybe that's what you can be working on behind the scenes now that you've gotten all this clarity and information. You have somewhat of an idea. You still may need to work through some specifics, but as you try on different things and being open and flexible, You get better at what people like, what people don't like if this is a creative project, what you like, what you don't like if this is a creative project, or just personal growth and acknowledgement in your spiritual practices, your faith, and knowing when to surrender to the dysfunction or stress or distractions that are going on around you. Understanding how to know the difference between the two, accepting that and going inward and saying, okay, let this time pass. This too shall pass. And then knowing when to move forward again. Um, yeah, yeah. You're gaining courage to get the fulfillment that you ultimately want. Um, the loss, I just feel like you're doing a grieving of that was so rude what I was about to say. Because immediately what came to my mind is the loss of not being able to be trifling no more. You can't do it. You can't keep making up excuses for yourself. All right? Accept what I said. But still, um, it was escapism. It was carefree. You know, you didn't have to think too much or hold yourself accountable, or even your partner, who or wherever this is coming up for you. But now you're seeing why it's important to be just a tad bit more mature about this and being clear about this and accepting that and learning that is helping you build faith and courage, self-knowledge, and you're getting clear on what you want, what you don't want, who you are and why. And now you can move forward and start planning out piece by piece what each of those things are going to look like for you moving forward. And you have the entire retrograde to figure that out. So I still feel like this was a good reading, even though it felt like maybe there's a bit of loss or maturing that has to happen here. But still, nonetheless, it's a good lesson. So I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.